Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. My name is Lone and I'm broadcasting my videos from Denmark, Scandinavia. I'm working with tarot, astrology, ufology and metaphysics, energies between space and earth. Remember that in the description box below the video you'll find different links to some of my other readings. So welcome to this reading today where we're going to work with our dreams. So go ahead and make your pick today. The two card decks over here, you might find that they're interesting for you, or maybe these two card decks will make the platform for your reading. So go ahead and make your pick. Reading number 1 over here with the first two card decks, reading number 2 with these two card decks over here. There are timestamps down below the video. I hope you'll enjoy your reading. And a warm welcome to those of you who are going with these two card decks. Let's begin by pulling some I-Ching cards or I-Ching cards. Maybe you know this system already, but it's a system that is built on these 8 elements. We have heaven, thunder, water, mountain, earth, wind, fire, and lake. So altogether they're making 64 possibilities. So let's pull you a card to see what your dream is about. And this could have been a dream that you are having repeatedly. It seems like to be the same persons, or if you're dreaming about transportation, it's like the same car, or the same bus, or the same train. There is something here that you can recognize every time that you're tuning into this dream. Or it could be that you are having just downloads of different dreams where you're dreaming about different stuff every night. And perhaps you've done that for a long time. So tune into a specific dream if there's something that you feel that you need an answer to, or that you need some extra inspiration to, how to approach this on a deeper level. We have card number 15 out here. Let's put it up over here. Card number 15. And I will just read you a little bit about this card. So let's have a look at card number 15. And this card is talking about that above we have earth and below we have mountain. And this card's name is Sjælens and talking about modesty. So above earth, below mountain, mountain within earth. Modesty covers hidden strengths. The image of a mountain concealed within the earth symbolizes something bigger and more powerful than is revealed on the surface. The superior person works quietly and does not seek acclaim. A good leader does not boast of victories, but moves steadily forward with quiet confidence. Such modesty brings great respect and success. So there could be something here that you've been working with for a long time, and maybe quite secretly, or you haven't been talking to people about it. Let's look at what the Greek gods have for you. And we have Orpheus, something about music. We'll put Orpheus up over here. And I will read you a little bit about what Orpheus is all about. Orpheus played a golden lyre and was famed for his musical talents and powerful voice. He even saved his shipmates by singing to overcome the hypnotic sounds of the sirens who would lure men to their death. Unlike other Greek heroes, he had no combat skills, but creatures and trees would follow him to listen. He didn't fight himself, but he went on missions to play to those that did. Orpheus brought refined, beautiful music to the world, and all who heard him sing were transported to a better place. Maybe the fact that you have chosen this card suggests that it is time for you to listen to enjoyable music. Or is there another way that you can relax and be transported to a magical place? Perhaps you could even start learning how to play a musical instrument. Music has a very special place in the world. Like sunshine, it lifts and soothes the soul. Perhaps it is time for you to be inspired by a beautiful voice or melody. And I get the feeling that this is, of course, your own voice here that is being activated. It's like coming out now to sing your song, or there is something important that you're going to bring out into the world right now. So maybe your subconscious is trying to tell you something through your sleep, through your dreams, that there is something important coming up right now, something that you will resonate with 100%. So maybe if you're looking for a new career option, or you're looking for new friends, or a new place to live, or there's some kind of new pattern coming into your life that you want to change something, maybe the structures. So just remember that there are hidden strengths that are coming up right now, and it is time for you to sing that into the world. So there is perhaps actually something is perhaps actually going on with your physical voice. So pay attention to that as well. Let's pull a cosmic card here to see what's coming in here. And this is also about frequencies and vibrations. Everything vibrates. Everything has its own frequency. The card that is coming in here first is the sacral chakra. So there is something that you want, that wants to be created here, and on a deeper level is something that you will create. It is about your willpower also, but this is about manifesting, creating something into the world, creating something into being. We have Sandalphon, so maybe some of you are working with Sandalphon. And then we have card number 8, the Earth Star Chakra. Now I will just find my book about Sandalphon, so just hang on for a second. So let's see what Sandalphon is all about. And if you feel that you resonate with these numbers, you just go with them as well. Sandalphon, the keywords for Sandalphon is feminine balance, earth activation, courage, tree of life, interconnectedness, and sustainability. And let's just read a little bit here from the book also about what Sandalphon is about. Sandalphon gives courage to your feminine aspect, awakening the courageous warrior goddess within, a warrior who is guided through the heart. She urges you to awaken your understanding of your connection to the earth and your interconnectedness to all of life. And that would be a direct connection to the next card, Earth Star Chakra. So there is strong underlining of remaining focused, on remaining grounded here. I also hear the word to be, the words to be reasonable. Be reasonable here. Use your common sense. You are a human being here on planet Earth, and you are now taking more of creation into your space. So whatever it is that you're going to create right now, it's something that will have a huge impact, not only on your own life, of course, first and foremost, but also in your surroundings, okay? It also says here, the life force of Earth not only runs through your body, but supports your external world, which in turn supports your physical being. So remember that this is also about nutrition and exercise, really feeling that you're in the world doing something good for your physical body, your physical structure. It is time to discard any habits of excess and waste. The tree of life can only persist if all parts are in a harmonious dance of unity with each other. So Sandalphon asks you to take a deep and honest look at your life. How can you change how you live daily in ways that will bring your life into alignment with a more sustainable model for others to see and follow? Where can you let go of stuff, internal and external, that releases the clutter and changes your beliefs and habits, your way of living? The earth is your home. It's time to do some serious housekeeping and major spring cleaning. You are a guardian of earth. It's time to to fully step into that role and do what needs to be done. Yes, there's definitely coming something up here. Something where you will be the leader of this. I'm hearing the leader of the pack, right? I think we all know that song, the leader of the pack. Okay, so let's have a dive into the tarot to see if there are some more specific messages here for you. Which life element is rising up here to tell you something? Where do you need to have your focus right now? You are creating something beautiful in your structure, in what you're going to radiate out into the world. And maybe it will be a good idea, like Obvious was talking about. Learning an instrument, playing an instrument would be a good thing to do at this time. It doesn't have to be anything difficult or hard, or maybe you're already playing an instrument. Maybe it's time to learn a new instrument in that case. Okay, we have the Tower coming in here. For those of you who wants to learn some Danish words, maybe this is your chance. But in Danish we call this Tårnet. Card number 16, the Tower. You're coming out of old traditions or convictions or understandings, and it is time. You are ready for this jump. You are definitely ready for it. And let's have a look at the other two cards coming out with the Tower. Justice coming out here in reverse, okay? Because there is something here. You're maybe jumping out of something that has been quite unfair. There's been some kind of something that's not been harmonious. Something about the scales. This is very much about Libra energy. Or maybe you feel that there have been some prejudices against you, or maybe you've had prejudices against something that you are ready to jump out of. Okay, so take it with you however it resonates with you. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Mønternes ridder. Okay, he is a slow working gentleman, but he knows what he's doing. That's the common sense that's coming in here. Whatever it is that you're creating right now, use your common sense. Make it happen. Make it real. Make it tangible. Maybe this is about money or a job or something like that, but first and foremost about your structures in life. How can you hold yourself better in the world with everything that you are? And he's promising us, he's guaranteeing success with this transformation, but maybe over a longer time of period. So for some of you, this is a process that is now beginning. And for some of you, you've been waiting for this for a long time. You've been building this up over a long time. And it's like you're moving out on the other side. You're jumping out of the tower to face this injustice here. This kind of prejudice either against you or you against the world. You jumping out of your tower to face that right now and saying, okay, I'm gonna work my way through that, or I'm gonna show them. Okay, for some of you it's like that. I'm gonna show them. I'm not gonna keep quiet anymore. I'm gonna work my way out of this. I'm gonna make it tangible for people. Okay, through singing or playing an instrument or just hearing your voice. There could be Venus could be showing up here, because Venus is all about our voice and also about our senses. So you're coming out to show a new direction here, filled with self-confidence, more authoritarianism. It's like you're taking more control of your life. You know where you're going, you're building it up. Okay, this is not the king, but we're moving in the direction of the king to become the boss of our own lives. Okay, and so we have a double 15 here also. I'm just seeing that right now. So 15, 15. 15 could be important for some of you. So this is mainly about the structures of your life, your routines, or again, money issue, a specific money issue that you're going through or have been going through for a long time, maybe because you feel that you haven't been treated fairly or with justice here. Maybe you have actually taken something to court and maybe you lost, but you're going to show them anyway. You're going to make this, you're like the comeback kid or the combat kid. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And it is maybe also for some of you about your accommodation situation, your home, that you want to renovate or make something different. And maybe it is about a job, okay? But you're ready to come out of the tower now to show them that you are able to create from who you, creating from your own nature. Just for the fact that you are who you are, you're creating something from that. You're doing something with that. And that's a very important message for your surroundings, telling them you can do whatever you want to do just because of who you are. So let's pull some more tarot cards. And this is also a Danish card deck. And a warm welcome, of course, also to all my subscribers from Denmark. I know that some of you are also following these readings. Let's see what's coming up here. We have one card out. Okay, let's begin by having a look at that. And we have the Hanged Man. Den Hængte Mand. The Hanged Man could point to Pisces. So maybe some of you want to have a look at Pisces in your chart. Card number 12 here. Talking about transition, being receptive, being open, being willing to look at other perspectives now, other perspectives of life. Okay? Let's just have another card out here. We have card number, let's see, 7 of Cups it is. And here exactly we have Venus. Oh, okay, so a confirmation, you can see that on the top of the card, Venus. So Venus and number 7. This is talking about two worlds becoming one, and where we are very emotionally vulnerable. We are working here with our imagination, our fantasy, which to me is exactly where we are entering the spiritual realm, where we are going beyond. And so here we are very sensitive, but we're trying to combine two worlds, the earthly world and the cosmic world, or space if you like. And Venus is using her senses here. First and foremost, her voice. Like the cards, what we're talking about, the voice. Some kind of voice activation going on here. Where there is unconditional love with the Hanged Man. Peace. Maybe there are solutions coming in, or you're resolving something. Here it's just easy going, or easy does it. And this is a very sensitive moment for you, so maybe you want to go and check out where you have your personal Venus in your chart. Maybe for some of you, you have it actually in Taurus, or Virgo, or Capricorn. But it's also important at this time that you don't overdo things, that we keep our feet on the ground. Because if we are to flow with the water all the time, and there is a lot of water going on here, then we might lose track of ourselves. We lose track with the world that we are standing in. And I mean that completely physical. That we are standing in with our feet. So look at your surroundings, look at your situation. What situation are you in? What is actually going on around you? What are people actually saying? What are people actually doing? Okay? Because you have an ability here to move beyond normal, to bringing something in that is completely different, perhaps from the world that you're surrounded by at this moment, your specific situation. And here we need to be very much aware of keeping the balance between the tangible world and the emotional world. So keep you cool. We also have here, let's see, yeah, the bottom of the two card decks, we have Two of Wands here. This is your life purpose that is coming in. You are entering your Dharma. Number two of Wands, fire element, back to the sacral chakra. Number 2 as well. And then over here we have the Ace of Cups. And I was just about to say the Base of Cups. Okay, the basis of it all. Okay, so new happy beginnings, all in one cup. It's like you're going back to unity, going back to creation where it all began, going back to number 1. And let's put it Two of Wands over here. Okay, no, let's put it over here because I feel that it's leading your reading here in this direction. Okay, so let's pull you guys some more cards here. So beautiful happiness beginning here, all in one cup. It's all yours, because there's something here that you've been working with, something that is extremely private. Maybe you share it only with your guardian angels, or a loved one who's passed, or someone like that. Or maybe you're just sharing this with just one true friend, but you're connecting with something that is truth. It is truth, and it's not just your truth. It's the truth you're bringing into the world for everyone, because here you are quite unselfish, okay? It's like you have been giving something up for something that is higher than yourself, and now you're ready to come out of the tower with all of that. Maybe to help, where you're going to speak up for the ones who may not be able to speak up for themselves. To right the wrongs in the world. Because you're bringing some kind of extra perspective into it, like peace, and what about unconditional love, and what about holding each other? How about accepting each other? All of that. You are presenting something a new world order here, where it's about love, it's not about money, and you're putting it all into a new structure. You are like fighting for that. And you have really found your Dharma here, so you have been combating here, the combat kid. You really broke with your karma. You changed your ways, you changed your directions, you changed your habits, your structures, your routines. And when you've done that, you're done with it. You've been able to notice what is actually going on in your life and how you respond to that. And you're choosing love. And that is what you're taking action on. There's something here between your life force energy and your actions that are speaking together. Alliances. Okay, so maybe also you want to keep your eye open to your surroundings. Where is the other true friend for you? Where is the other group of people that you are going to work with? Because you're not alone in this. You're definitely not, and you need to take this out into the world. Okay, let's have a look at the first card coming out for you. And here we have the green color, maybe the green color again, so the green color could be important for some of you. Card number 39, that could also make a 12, back to the Hanged Man. Free from judgment, free to love. Free from judgment, free to love. Exactly, you're setting yourself free here. And you have really been walking around with that for quite some time here. And you will have a lot of respect and success, whatever success may mean for you. Maybe you want to reflect a little bit on that. What is actually success for you with the process that you've been going through, that your dream is now showing up to tell you something about, that you've come a long way, and that you're coming out quite, I would say, like a superior person here also. And I would say also keep working, keep doing what you're doing. I feel that's what the dream is telling you. So let's pull you some astrology cards, and you can use those cards to check out what's going on in your own chart at the moment, comparing where the planets are right now. So let's have a look at the astrology. Let's have a look at the astrology. If there's anything coming out here, okay, we have one card out. Okay, we have midheaven. That would be the MC. So check out your midheaven. There could be an important message for you there. But that is about where are you going? What are you working towards now since you've changed things? You have noticed what needs to change. What are you aspiring towards? What kind of results would you like to see in your life from all of this? This is a very serious energy, talking about taking responsibility, doing the work. Again, back to the Knight of Pentacles. Doing the job, looking into the details, being willing to keep going. This might put you in a position where you feel that you are actually being able to speak to other dimensions, like you are going beyond. What's coming out of your mouth right now is going beyond normal. What people normally are not, they're not used to hear this from you or maybe from other people in their surroundings as well. So check out your midheaven, because it could show you where you should be, again, what are you aspiring towards? Where is it you want to go? Where are your goals? And also this is about your life purpose, Capricorn energy, Saturn energy. So maybe find your Saturn as well, besides Venus. They will definitely tell you where the work is for you now, why you came into this life, what you are meant to do, because there's a lot of destiny in this card as well. Okay, so let's pull you a color card to help you get going with this. Card number 3, have fun with your inner child. Yes. Okay, so when we are working with like the earth energy, things can get very, like I mentioned before, very, very tangible, but can also become very serious, also with Saturn, especially with Saturn. So it's also important that we remember to laugh, okay, as we are moving on our Dharma, that we remember to have fun and enjoy ourselves. Remember that Venus is also about balance, love, harmony, enjoying yourself, a little bit lavish living perhaps, but not having to do the hard work all the time. She's also talking about self-worth, and remember to always have enough resources to yourself so that you have something to give to others. Okay, if you don't have anything for yourself, you won't have anything to share with other people. So remember that as well. So have fun as you're going along with this. I will just pull you the last cards for this reading. Let's have the last tarot cards. And at the bottom of this card deck we have 9 of Wands. Keep going, keep working with your truth, keep going the distance. You might feel a little bit tired and drained, but keep walking the talk. Walk the talk. You are doing something right here, okay? And when we're having a look at the cards in the details, we see the Hanged Man again. You are moving out of the old into the new. You are in transition. So beware of confusion and also feeling exhausted. Be aware that this is time maybe of meditation and that your subconscious is working a lot. But it's taking you to the truth, to the core of it all, and that you will come out in the world card here in reverse, to make some kind of revolution here. There's something that still needs completion. You're not still there, you're not the king yet, but man, you are really trying to do the work here, okay? So keep to your path, keep to your truth. You are having a lot of wisdom here. You are, through life experience, you're turning knowledge through life experience into wisdom, okay? So you're coming out to show the world, to create some kind of revolution. You are very successful here. 7 of Wands, you need to do what needs to be done, to put your energy to whatever it is that needs to be done. So make sure you do that. You know, take the discussions or the debates if they need to be taken, because you are having a breakthrough moment here with your life force energy, with the way you're taking action on things. You have become a very wise person, or you are becoming it, okay? And again, a lot of fire here, back to the sacral chakra. But remember now that you're coming out, you're creating perhaps a little bit of chaos, maybe not a little bit, maybe a lot, and making revolution, standing out as a person who is taking some kind of different action than what people normally see you do. But you're doing it to bring more compassion, peace, love into the world, okay? You are a warrior of the light, of love, of the water. So remember also now to have a little bit of fun while you're doing this. The more you can come into the world with music and you're singing and you're full of life and light and doing things a little bit funny. I have Gemini a lot coming up over here, and right now as I'm doing this reading, the sun is in Gemini, so take that with you no matter whenever you are coming across this video. We have also a double 9 here. That could be to you, pointing to your 9th house, where we have Sagittarius, a fire element sign, and Jupiter. Okay, so take that with you also. And like I mentioned before, a double 12, a double 15. You're definitely coming in here to create something new, okay? And it's been coming for a long time. Okay, let's pull the final card for this reading. And let's see what's coming out for you here. Let's see what door it is that you are about to open. Yes. Look at the orange color again, back to the sacral chakra card. So knock knock. And let's see. It's about intuition. Simple, complex, words of pain or words that heal. You come to know truth by the way that it feels. Again, back to the water, the Hangman, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, the watermelon child is being born within you. A lot of water here that is holding our, memory, the past, the truth. A lot of healing also. Unconditional love. Wow. You will know it. You will know intuition. You will know what the soul is about, because the intuition, the feelings, intuition, and our soul, the same thing, and you will come to know what that is all about by the way that it feels, okay? So that was what I had for those of you who went with reading number 1. I hope that this has helped you and that you will find a lot of inspiration in these cards. Take with you what you feel resonates and leave the rest behind. I am sending you all the best of, I'm sending you all love, all the love possible, okay, because this is a breakthrough moment for you. This is fire and water finding its way back into your structure, and maybe this could be for some of you, maybe this is the first time you will experience this feeling, and it's because you've done the work. You have turned life experiences into wisdom. Okay, so I'm wishing you all the best on your path forward, on your Dharma. Take great care of yourselves out there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now. And welcome to those of you who are going with these 2 card decks, reading number 2. And let's pull you an I-Ching card or I-Ching card. It's a card deck that consists of 8 elements: heaven, thunder, water, mountain, earth, wind, fire, and lake. And together they make 64 different combinations. Okay, so let's have a look. I use this card deck myself a lot when I'm tuning into my dreams. When I wake up in the morning, I go directly to this card deck to find out what is going on. So I hope that this will inspire you as well. So let's pull a card to see what's going on here. And we have card number 61. Also remember to go with the colors, figures, numbers on the cards wherever they may lead you. So I will just read you a little bit about what this card is about in this card deck. This card is called Shung Fu. It's about inner truth, and above we have the sign for wind, and below we have the sign for lake. So we have wind over the lake here, inner truth look below the surface. Wind ruffles the still surface of the lake, breaking up its reflection of the sky. Thus, truth is separated from illusion. The lake is not heaven after all. Its depths hold their own truths, which must be explored by going beneath the surface. The wise person does not fear to stir the deep waters in search of inner truth. A life of illusion cannot be maintained forever. Okay, so a little reminder here, what's coming up from your subconscious when you're dreaming is to, there is something here you need to have a closer look at. Maybe there is something that you are, maybe there is something you feel is the truth, but it's not the truth after all, or something is looking very, something that shines a lot, but it's really not true light, something like that. Maybe there's something coming into your life, or maybe there is already something or someone in your life that is trying to make things look different than from what it really is. So be careful not to be persuaded in this situation, and I think that you will know what it is when you meet it. Okay, sometimes we are very anxious that we are not able to see what's going on, and will we notice when we meet this, and you will know what it is when you meet it. Okay, for some of you, you may already be in this situation, so you may already know, but for others of you out there, there is something coming up maybe in the following days or following weeks where someone is trying to, let's have a look. That's coming out from the Greek gods card deck, the Trojan horse, trickery. Maybe something is coming in here. Maybe you are responding to something because you don't know enough about it. This is about receiving gifts without knowing that within this horse there are a lot of soldiers, there's a lot of hostile energy going on that will just explode in your life because you invited it in. But it is also a reminder that sometimes we are leaving out very important gifts because we lack knowledge or we lack information. So be careful not to just reject something because it is looking like it's too good to be true, I don't want it. Or maybe you feel forced, there is someone who's forcing a gift upon you and you don't really want it. Be careful to reject it, and know that when you reject it, it's built on solid information, that you know something more about this, so that you also know what you're saying no to. Okay, I will just read you a little bit about the Trojan horse. During the Trojan War, the Greek army spent 10 frustrating years camped outside the city walls of Troy to no avail. They eventually built a giant wooden horse as an offering to goddess Athena, and cleverly pretended to sail away in failure, leaving their horse behind them. The horse was pulled into Troy in celebration, but it contained Greek soldiers who then escaped, killed guards, and opened up the city gates to the Greek army. The Trojan horse represents trickery that gets one side into enemy territory where it can do harm. This spawned the phrase, "Beware of Greeks bearing gifts." But we also have to phrase, "Don't look a gift horse in the mouth," too, meaning we should gratefully take any offered gift. Do you now find yourself in a position of hesitation regarding a suspicious offer? Easy. Quietly and diplomatically check the horse out before you pull it in. Don't get caught out, but don't turn a genuine gift away either. Okay, that was just what I was talking about before. And also with the Shongfu card over here, we need to look beneath the surface here. Maybe there's something here that doesn't hold up Or maybe there is something here that is just really a genuine gift. Someone who really wants to assist us. Okay, so let's pull some cosmic cards here to gain more information about what this is all about. And we are beginning by the card that also came out for the first reading. Okay, so maybe these two readings are linked. So check out the first reading if you don't feel there's enough information in this reading. Okay, sacral chakra, there is being created something here. Okay, something is being created here, and as I pulled that card, it actually landed on this card of the in my tarot card deck that I'm gonna use later in this reading as well. 8 of Swords. Okay, so there might be something where you feel trapped, that you are in prison here. The second card coming out here is about birthing the new, card number 23. Okay, so, and I just I put down some stones here that I'm using for this reading as well, just to keep my own cool and calm, to keep myself calm and to understand what's going on. And I was just subconsciously reaching out for this. I think it's called Dalmatine Jasper. Okay, so this is about moving in between, understanding on a psychological level what is going on. There's something you need to understand here. I'll just put it here. And then with 8 of Swords, this might be something about you being in prison, or maybe this is a gift that you will find will hold you in prison. This is very difficult to find out what this is really about, but have a closer look into it. Ask about more information about this. Go to the person who might delivering this, or yeah, let's have a look at the tarot and see what's coming out here. But there's something here that you really need to understand. There could be something really hidden way below the surface here. Now this jasper stone helps us connect with our deeper passion. Okay, really the root of it all. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio Pluto energy in here, so maybe you want to check out your personal Pluto in your chart. But you could feel right now that this is either a gift that could hold you in prison. With 8 of Swords, it's talking about you not being understood. People don't want to hear what your visions are about. They don't want to hear your opinion. They don't care. They're leaving you in a mental spot where you are really very much left to yourself. And so when you come home from having a discussion or a get together, you really sit and analyze, why did they say that when I was really talking about this? And when I mentioned this, they were talking about that, or they would change the subject. And this is really where we need to look to some kind of mental healing, but also where we need to defend our own visions. Again, that 8 of Swords could be a triggery card itself, actually. So we also need to stand up for our own opinions, for our visions, from what we, protect or defend how we understand the world. Okay, let's have a look at the cards coming out here. 3 cards are coming out. We're having King of Cups, moving from one world to another, getting through this river, trying to make the swim to the other side. Also very much Pisces energies, which actually also came through in the first reading. Okay, so King of Cups, a lot of love, solutions, maybe we are resolving something here. We're finding peace with ourselves. First and foremost, a lot of healing and unconditional love. We're having 10 of Swords because it's calling for leadership. Again, back to that mental place. So for many of you, you're not in a very beneficial mental place at the moment. You are having a lot of conversation with yourself, and maybe you're having a lot of quarreling. You're finding a lot of quarreling with your surroundings, and maybe you need to change the way you're speaking to yourself here. Why don't I fit in? Why won't they listen? Because you're being stabbed in the back here. And maybe it's from talking in a bad way to yourself. I don't deserve it. I'm not worth it. They don't want to talk to me because I'm stupid. Please change that mindset of yours, because enough's enough. You need healing right now in the way you are allowing yourself to see the world, or the way you are allowing yourself to go with your own visions, ideas, way of thinking, your own psychology. Maybe there's something here you understand on a deeper level that people just do not. That could be why they're throwing you in the corner, right? But nobody puts baby in a corner, right? We have the orange color here twice. You are creating, you are manifesting something into the world. You are birthing the new. You are juggling with new ideas and visions that no one has seen before, perhaps not the people you know. We have 2 of Wands, which could be pointing here to arrogance, but 2 of Wands is talking about our Dharma, a card that also came up for reading number 1. Okay, so I feel that these readings are closely linked, and that's how it goes sometimes, because there could be some kind of triggery going on. 2 of Wands, take leadership on your Dharma, on the path of your life. Something is working together here. This is talking about alliance also. But be careful that someone is not showing up as an arrogant, I'm hearing an arrogant ass. There could be something presented to you here that is coming from arrogance, or someone who think that they have the leadership, the power over you, and the way you're thinking. They want to take your visions, your creative force, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest into the world, they're trying to make it theirs. Or maybe they just want to overlook it and drown it out. But they're coming in as King of Cups, as someone who's, oh, I'm trying to support you, I am compassionate, we're sharing this on a deep level, I feel a lot about it, you know, this is the truth, we're sharing the truth. No, you're not. Okay? Or maybe this is the way you are taking action right now on your life path, where you're really stabbing yourself in the back, telling yourself you can't do that. That is what's coming up for healing here. The truth about a situation now, that your dream is coming up here. They're always coming up for reaching our dreams, right? But this dream is talking about, please take better leadership of your own visions, your own ideas, the way you're talking to yourself, and the way you're presenting your words and your visions to your surroundings, okay? Because there is something here that is beginning to, your life force energy and the way you're taking action on that is beginning to corroborate. Okay, and at the bottom of the card deck we have 10 of Wands. So please stay committed. Please stay committed. Like, look at the writing on the wall, follow the signs, stay committed, keep going. Because you have done so much work already, don't throw all of it away. This is hard, but 10-10 also reassures us that something new is on the horizon. Something new is being birthed or coming into the world here. So don't give up just 2 minutes before you will see the miracle or you will meet the adventure. Don't give up. Or before you will see the magic. The magic, the adventures, is perhaps 2 words we would benefit from starting living our lives from. Accepting that life is magical, it's miraculous, it's adventurous. We have forgotten all about that. And now we are just using these words when something ecstatic is happening in our lives and something that we had not that we haven't seen coming. That's when we find life is a miracle, right? But miracles and adventures and magical moments, that is really what life is built from. It should be normal to live from that. Okay, so you have done so much work already. Don't give up right now. Something new is coming in. And I feel also that this is about making up your mind, you know, about changing your mindset to start talking to yourself in a different way. Because when something new is trying to come in, this Trojan horse, so this could be very much on a mental level, new visions presenting themselves or new ideas, and you're just thinking, no, because that's not something that I normally see. No, you are going beyond of all of that. And we have a tendency to reject that when it's just something that is just too new to us. We don't accept it, okay? But it's coming in here to work with you. So maybe it's one part of yourself, since we have the fire element going here, that could be Aries energy, that is talking to our ego. Maybe one part of your ego is saying no, the other part is saying yes. So this could be a war going on within yourself, and it could have nothing to do with your surroundings. And for some of you, it could be the other way around. Okay, you and the other part working sort of against each other, or you can't figure out what the other part is trying to tell you and show you. But there could be an enormous gift coming in your life that is trying to birth something new. Don't say no. It's trying to get you out of your person. That could also be, you know, a mental person. That could also be your reference. So I feel that whomever is receiving this, whomever is watching this video, you really need to make up your mind and try to figure out what's going on in your ego. Are you working against yourself, or are you allowing development for yourself? Because this could also be a time of great confusion and what's going on, and we're losing all of our physical power. We don't have the energy. We just want to be at home and meditate. But also moments of truth. Okay, so let's have a look at this card deck. And here we have Death coming in reverse, the Death card from the Major Arcana, so a major energy, okay? Alongside with 9 of Cups. So this card, the Death card in reverse, is talking about that something physical needs to be cut out of your life. This is about you finding that there is stagnation. You don't want to let go of the old to meet the new. And that's typical humanity, right? When something new is presenting itself and something new is knocking on the door and it just looks too good to be true, or we have a tendency to just reject it. Please look into it, because there could be a wish fulfillment in this. This is about what you are affectionate about. What is your passion in life? What is it that you would give up everything for if that one thing or that person or that situation showed up in your life? It's like I'm hearing also take the money and run. But it's like that kind of energy. You would throw everything you have in your hand or everything that you are in the middle of. You would give that up for this one thing that is showing up now in your life. Okay? So stagnation or clinging on to the old because we fear the new. Yeah. It could be a blessing in disguise, right? A blessing in disguise. But it's something that will make you feel, you will, let's just have a look at the bottom card here. We have Judgment, card number 20. Okay, so this is talking about renewal. Okay, you need to renew something in your life. Renewal. Change your position. You're being called out here. But you may have some fear. But maybe that fear is just built on something old, something maybe from the past. Last time I felt like this, it turned out to be this and that instead. I'm not going to be fooled again. So this is a very sensitive time for you. So really take your time to look into your dreams here. Write down, are you dreaming about transportation like bus or train or a plane? Or are you dreaming about the seasons? Is it winter? Is it summer? And go from there. Also, if you are dreaming a lot in colors, maybe the colors mean something specifically for you, tune into that. Find out more information about what the color yellow or the color orange mean to you. What it means for you. And maybe look into some books or Google it or ask someone in your surroundings, you know, if they know anything about color therapy, color frequencies. Look more into that, because there could be some hidden answers for you, because you need to know more about this, because it's a time of truth now in your life. So is this a triggery? Yes, it might be. Is it a triggery that is built on actual fear, that you're feeling your fear for an actual reason? Or is it fear that is based on the lack of knowledge, on the lack of information? Because this is calling you out for renewal, okay? And maybe this is a gift for you, someone who wants to come in and cooperate with you to help you assure that you are reaching your goals, and that they will, fight with you. Because it's like you're moving back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, so I feel that this is a time where you need to maybe spend 2 days looking into what is this really about, looking into color therapy, as I mentioned before, frequencies, or the symbols in your dreams, showing up in your dreams. And then work with that. Maybe you have time in your weekends or when you're off duty, and spend a couple of days looking into it, and then put it aside and see what's happening next. And when it shows up again, you will dive deeper into it. And so you will take it step by step. Because I feel that everything is not being revealed at once. So who is the arrogant person here? Is it really yourself that is trying to take control of something, a part of yourself that you have not yet integrated? Or is it someone or a specific situation outside of yourself that is showing up? And those two things could really be two sides of the same thing. Okay. Okay, so very interesting here. And I feel that if you can really break down what this is about for you in your life, you will really have conquered something. Because there's a lot of fear coming in here. Maybe fear for this wish fulfillment, right? When we have been in a situation for a very long time that has not been wish fulfillment at all, about that at all, then suddenly when it knocks, we feel like, no, I can't trust that. Why should it turn up now? I haven't seen it for like 10 or 15 years. So why should it show up for me now? No, it's never going to happen now. That's the feeling we have adopted. But sometimes the water finds its way, and Pluto here is also about water. Water finds its way into our lives because it's able to flow through everything. So it can show up in our life when we expect it the least. We have Page of Swords. Yes, some kind of information is coming in here for you. You need to look more into this. This is the detective card. This is where we need to look deeper for the truth. The bottom card, Six of Wands. You will be able to conquer this, but there will be some bumps in the road. Okay, you will feel that there is a need to grab things here by the root. Okay, not just to jump over it or around it, but go through it, take action, even though it's hard. And I feel that the information over here that is showing up for you will assist you on that. So information coming in or something new that you are beginning to understand will help you take action on something that needs to be grabbed by the root. Okay? Something needs to be cut out here, and maybe it is an old wish you had that you are now changing. You don't wish for that anymore. Maybe that could be for some of you. There is a renewal card over here, like it's now or never. Okay? Will you take this and sit down with it, sit with it, analyze it, look into it, or will you just throw it out? Whatever it is, maybe it is something that you will reject at the end of this work you're going to do, but then you know why you are not accepting it. You know why you are letting the Trojan horse not entering through this portal. You will just let the horse run. Then you will know why you let it run. You will know why you did not accept that present or that gift. And so this dream is showing up for you now because there's something here you have not yet conquered. You have not yet understood. You haven't made the final call for this. Will you call in the horse, or will you keep it outside? Whatever this is, whatever you do, it will bring renewal in your life. Right? There will be consequences of what we do and what we do not do. So let's pull some oracle cards here and see if it will bring you more information here. So this could be about your relationships, your creativity, again, your visions, your ideas, the way you communicate. Can be about your longings, your dreams again, but also the dreams for your life, the past and memories. Because for some of you, you have been going all the way through your relationships here. So this could be a relationship matter. This could be a person showing up with this present, presenting the same energy as they always used to do. But you have been doing the work here, and you've been going through a lot. People have been wanting you to show up here and there and everywhere, and you have done that. You've been there. You have put in all your energy in this, and this is like enough now. So why is it that this card, this present, is showing up? Maybe with arrogance or something like that. Maybe it is reflecting something in your own ego. And for some of this, for some of you, you are just being completely left out in the cold, okay, by other people. We have here another 23. That's where the new is being birthed in your life, like card number 23 over here. This is a beautiful color. Wow. Yeah, tick tock. The clock is ticking. Patient heart. Move forward and grow. Okay, so for some of you, I'm feeling that you are going to leave this on the back burner. You will not accept this because you're birthing something new and way more beautiful on your own. And then this present will just confirm that to you, right? Then use this as a confirmation. Yes, I sat down with this that presented itself in my life. I really tried to understand it. I looked into it, and now I know why I'm not taking it in. Or maybe it's something that you are adjusting yourself to, if it is something that you are going to take in and you are going to accept this gift. It will take some time because you have to know every information of it. We have card number 3, Unseen Heart. You are significant. So again, this could be a gift from someone in your relations, saying, I see you. You count. You are important. I see that you are being ignored by some other relations in your life, but I see you. I see you. And then they will ask you to grow and move forward while they are assisting you. We have card number 25. That could be a specific reference to the year 2025 that we're in right now. Maybe the rest of the year will bring out some beautiful moments throughout the full moons. Remorseful heart. Forgive and move ahead. Back to King of Cups. Again, there could be some kind of resentment here. You are forgiving something or someone. There is a situation you are no longer taking with you forward. Or they're coming in to say, you know what, here's a present. I hope you forgive me. I know I have been treating you in an awful way. I have overheard you. I have not been interested in getting to know your mind or your way of seeing the world. And I see now that that was wrong, and I hope you can forgive me and that we can move forward. Okay, that could also be that someone is knocking at your door because they have been putting you through it all. And now this is a now or never, with Judgment coming in here. This is a time of now or never. You are being called out to have a look at this. You can no longer work your way around it. If that's what you've been doing, ignoring it. That's why it's showing up in your dream. Okay? And maybe also to forgive is about understanding, or maybe not understanding, but having the ability, the mental ability to look beyond what's going on in yourself, because you are the empath here. And the empath is someone who has understood what's going on in themselves, so that they will be able to understand, or having a look into other people's mental health and see why they are doing what they are doing. Where does it come from? And again, you don't have to understand it to sympathize with it, but maybe to understand, just to see why they needed to do, or why they needed to act towards you the way they just did. And when you have seen it from their point of view, with their background, you can leave it, because you know now what is going on, and you don't have to analyze it anymore. So let's have a look at the astrology cards, and a card just fell out of the deck immediately. So the second house, how are you now? What are you now bringing to yourself? Your self-sustainable ability here. And maybe there's something of some illusion here, that maybe you have tried to keep up for too long, and now you're finding out the Trojan horse is knocking, truth is knocking. You will finally see who this person or this situation is really all about. So make sure now that you keep something to yourself, so that you have something to go by with in the world. Self-worth, self-reliance. Okay, let's see what else is coming out here. So maybe you want to check out your second house. Maybe you have some planets there. Maybe you're born in the second house. How are you keeping yourself going in the world? Use the resources that you have at hand, and don't make any kind of illusion that this is not for you. This is for you. Or maybe someone is coming in now to tell you that what you have created in your life, that's not really for you. You should really give that all away, and I want that too. No. Okay, we have two other house cards coming in, so a lot could be going on here. The first house and the ninth house. You need to be more selfish here, or there is something going on in your ego. So we have Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius going on here. Yeah, and I just feel that Leo also wanted to come out here, another card that fell out. You need to be proud of who you are, being the king or queen of your own life, being proud. Maybe you're becoming a little bit dramatic about this, so what? You've been kept in prison for too long. It needs to come out. Okay? You need to focus on what you actually have at hand, your own resources. Think about yourself. How are you presenting yourself to the world? Where are you? What is it that you want to explore? There is something coming on into the horizon here. And maybe you really want to go. This is sending you on a long journey. This is going to teach you something new. Maybe you're coming out as a guru yourself. That could be a major life lesson, this. So the lesson you've learned from your time in prison, you learned a lot. Okay, and now this time it needs to be about you. Look yourself in the mirror. Are you telling people the truth about you? When you open your mouth, is that really how you see yourself? You need to look into new horizons with yourself, new sides of yourself. That will take you on an unknown journey. You will make some quantum leaps here in how you are presenting yourself to the world right now. Maybe that's how you will conquer this thing that needs to be taken away now, by the root, once and for all. No more. And again, yet, be careful that there could be a great present in this, a great gift from someone who is really regretting how they have treated you. Okay, we need to be open for new solutions here. We need to be open for unconditional love as well. But again, we have a tendency to feel angry, and we just want to let that out once and for all. Maybe in just 1 or 2 minutes we're going to say it all in a very angry way because we have been suppressed. King of Cups is something that is coming up from the depths, and it could be something that has been of a repressive nature, and of course that energy needs to come out. And so this could be maybe about that great rage, or the reaction on some kind of judgmental situation here, where you have been prejudged for something you didn't do, or something, or someone you really were not. So this is also a time to expand your horizons, to look into the unknown, to take some new leaps of faith, and believe in yourself like big time, also with Leo energy. So let's see what question it is that you need to ask yourself when you're looking yourself here in the mirror, because this is a time of honesty, being completely honest about yourself and what it is you want. There's a lot of will in the first house. We need to make up our mind. Are we willing to travel out through the entire chart now that we are beginning anew here? How do I want to, where do I want to travel? What is the meaning of my life? What is my life philosophy? So really look yourself in the mirror, asking yourself perhaps also, what's in it for me? Clear. What kind of release would protect clarity in my space? The green color, and we have the green color over here as well. Exactly. Clear. Clear thinking, perhaps, because enough's enough. Maybe for some of you, you just had it with these Trojan horses coming in the back door all the time, showing nothing else but arrogance and wanting to take control of your life, presenting themselves with like an unconditional love or something like that, but it's really not. It's really time for you to see clearly now, also through the clairvoyance eyes, because Aries is about our brain, our third eye, and our physical eyes, and our aura field. Okay, so what is it that you're radiating right now? How are you going to clear your space? What is it that you need to release now to protect clarity in your space? Okay, so let's just pull you guys a final card here as we are wrapping up the reading. Let's see what door, 2 doors maybe, that is going to present themselves, are going to present themselves to you. The first door, this door, is talking about trusting the universe. Intuition has wandered and led you astray. The timing's not yours, but the universe at play. Have faith and breathe. Back to the swords cards, which is about the air element, mental clarity, deep breath of life, and then the 9th house, have faith. And the other door here, or that's actually a portal. That's a portal. Again, the orange color here. Divine Guardian. Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. Okay? So no matter what portal, whether you are letting this horse in or not, it will lead you to some place where you are meant to be, because you are listening to your feelings, your intuition, your soul, Remember to meditate at this time, and be open, and try to be honest with you as good as you can. Take it step by step, maybe. To be honest with you, what needs to be done. To be honest about, again, where is it that you want to go with your life? What is your life philosophy? Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in life? Traveling out there, maybe this is completely unknown. You have never asked yourself this question, but this time it is pivotal. Okay? So, yeah, and over here, the animal showing up here is striped skunk, I think it is. Okay, so maybe that animal will show up a lot for you, maybe for your third eye chakra. Let's just pull you guys some charms, and let's see what's coming out here. Just go with them wherever you feel they're leading you. There's a key. There's a key moment coming in here. Key information. It's crossroads. Something needs to be left behind, perhaps. Need to take different action on things. There's a little happy cloud here. Maybe things are clearing up. We have a double cross. Okay, so choosing one direction with one of the crosses here will lead you into a different direction, perhaps through the other cross. And then we have a little cat here, or maybe that is the skunk. Maybe that is the skunk coming up here. So look more into that animal symbolism if you feel that it speaks to you. And this is about water and the heart. Back to the heart cards up here. The heart that is trying to find out for us whether or not we are living in harmony with ourselves, and where we see ourselves, it's half full or it's half empty. It's about keeping the balance here and really listen to what brings harmony into your life and what does not. Something, I feel that it's water on the rise here. The water on the rise, clarity on the rise, truth coming up. What is it that brings harmony into your life and what does not? And please look at the tangible stuff that is in your life. I feel that they are of great importance in how to determine whether or not to open the door for this Trojan horse. So I hope that this has brought you inspiration to dive deeper in this, of course. And please notice what's going on in your personal chart right now. I feel that these houses could be enormous important for you right now. The chart is always leading us on the path that we are meant to be on. So really please trust at this moment and don't be anxious of making choices, but remember first of all your own personal page of swords. He or she will lead you in the direction that you need to move into right now. So I'm wishing you all the best out there. Take great care of yourselves. Thank you so much for tuning in here. Until next time, I hope you will find your way through this. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.